Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Lasorsa here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado. We're here for stair-step finals this afternoon. And we have top five play. Obviously, our fourth seed today is Rick Maber of Brighton. He's taking on our fifth seeded player, Brendan Guthner of Evergreen. They were actually tied, but the tiebreaker was the high game with handicap in the semifinals. They both had the same high game for game one, and Rick had a little bit higher game in game two. So he's seeded fourth. He is elected to lead the match. So, gentlemen, go ahead and shake hands, and best of luck. A little temperature change today in Denver by about 40 degrees. But it's typical for this time of year. The winner of this match is going to take on our third seed, Dwayne Mellinger, and Dwayne is coming off of a Masters victory. He won the Colorado Springs Masters tournament last week. And then our second seed is going to be Johnny Capasso of Littleton, and our tournament leader, Lenny Nunez of Frederick. So Rick Maber starts out with a strike, and he's going to be spotting Brendan 8 pins. This weekend, the bowlers are on the 36-foot PBA Johnny Petraglia pattern. They were either playing right up the ditch or they were deep inside, and some bowlers are all over the place. But basically, it looked like the highest scoring area was either right on the extreme ditch or somewhere right in between third and fourth arrow, like you saw Brendan just throw. And again, both bowlers start with strikes. Whoever finishes fifth today is going to take home $331. Fourth place will be $381, and then third place, $613. Second place today gets $1,126, and our champion A gets $2,251. And ooh, okay, a little light leaves a 2. And practicing on to our right is our third seed, Dwayne Mellinger. And then again, our second seed, Johnny Capasso, and our tournament leader, Lenny Nunez of Frederick. We're at Centennial Lanes this weekend in Longmont, right off 9th Avenue. Proprietor house run by Don Angstead, his wife, and obviously his parents are still actively involved in the bowling process. Beautiful facility. Been remodeled twice over the last 15 or 20 years.
And it always rains when we come here.
See, you would know stuff like that. I have no clue. The last time was hail. That I remember.
I've been here 4 times, and 3 of the times it's rained. If the local farmers figure this out,
they're going to hire us.
They're going to make you do your tournaments here.
Yeah. They'd love us, too. They'd gladly pay us.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're only, about 5.5 inches behind normal this time of year? I mean, for the year so far?
Well,
it's crazy.
If the almanac is correct, we're about to get caught up.
Oh, good.
They're saying it's going to be a very snowy winter.
Can we just make it rain? The mountains can have the snow. Let's have the rain down here. All right. Wow, he chops the 139. So he's open. Frame number 2. Rick is probably one of the hottest players we've had. When he came into the club a little over a year ago, he was probably sport-adjusted average of probably low 70s. He's now at 193 on sport conditions. Put a lot of work into his game. He's come a long way. So it's good to see him. I think it's either the second or third top 5 appearance he's had, like in a row. Last week, I believe he finished third. So Rick has been bowling very well.
I'm always impressed by this place every time we come.
Eased up on it a little bit, ball walked on him. So unfortunately, after that strike, he goes open. Leaves the door wide open for Brendan. Yeah, I really enjoy coming here. This place is awesome. Well run. Food's excellent. Staff is great.
I haven't had the food yet.
Get the Reuben.
Get the Reuben. Okay. Nick endorses the Reuben.
And if you have any room left, get the fried mushrooms.
Get the oh, now that I can go for. Yeah. I'm not big on rye bread, so Reubens I usually don't go for.
Nice shot. Great shot by Brendan. A Reuben's a Reuben, even though they say, well, put it on rye or whatever.
Right.
Put it on any bread you want. As long as I have sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I'm more of a wheat bread type of guy. But, you know, I'm from the Midwest. We're boring cult.
Let's see if Brendan can get a double here and really open up the lead. That's close. Great shot. Back-to-back beautiful pocket shots by Brendan Guthrie. Gives him a double. And 33. He's going to be up 41 pins after 3 frames. So Rick's got to get going here. He tugged it a little bit. Yep. Problem is on this pattern, if you set it down early and you pull it a little bit, the ball is instantly going to read, and you're going to be left with some ugliness.
When I was setting up, I heard a number of bowlers talking about living on the outside gutter, and they described various results.
Your next opponent will show you exactly how that's played.
Yeah.
One of the better, if not the best, gutter shooter you'll see in quite a while. What is this?
Looks like you've been crowned.
Oh, no. Tell me it's not Burger King. Yeah, I figured. Oh, that was a whopper. I think you need a little bit bigger crown there, young man. Although if you win today, we'll staple that to your head. Rick leaves at 2-8. Wow, 3 consecutive opens. He's in trouble. This is not an easy spare either. Meanwhile, our next 2 opponents to my right are very comfortable, very relaxed, and taking it in. And it's going to be close. Looks good. Excellent shot. All right, so Rick Maber finally converts in the 5th frame. And Brendan, he has to be smelling blood. He's got to put this game away as quickly as he can. Right now, unfortunately, the best Rick can do is 216. That's if he strikes out, and of course, if Brendan strikes out, he shoots 280. So the ball's in his court. Close frames and pretty much wait for round 2. Excellent shot. He is lined up right now, folks. Strike, spare, 3-bagger. He's going to have almost a 60-pin lead with 5 frames left to go.
Last week, Brendan came up to me and said that there's a possibility that he'll be driving to Vegas, and if so, he could take my gear with him.
Right.
But it depended upon his truck being fixed or not.
Yeah.
He said, I'll let you know next week, and he hasn't said anything yet to me. So.
We're going to have to find out here because time is quickly coming upon us.
Yeah. I'm already kind of accepting the fact that I'm going to drive.
Oh, get out of there, 210. Well, even if you have to drive, even if somebody can help you with the equipment, that's going to make it a lot easier, of course.
Well, if I drive, I'll have the equipment. So.
And you're still planning on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now if someone wants to ride with me and make it a straight shot instead of having to do it in 2 days, Because unfortunately, I can't do the 13, 14 hours in a single day anymore. I'm too old.
You're too old. I don't know if I'm going to talk about age, but I can guarantee you I would get there in about 11 hours or less.
You also have a 90-minute head start.
Well, yeah, because even if you go south, that's an extra hour or so. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right, come on, Rick. Yeah, no break at all. He's a 5'10". Okay, even though Brendan wasn't able to convert that 210, he's still got a large lead. He'll have a 61-pin lead if Rick does not convert here. Close? Nope. All right. 73 in the sixth to Brendan's 126 in the fifth, or sixth, I believe.
Yes.
So at this point, the best he can shoot's 193 scratch. So that means realistically, Brendan only needs to close 3 of the next 4 frames, no matter what Rick does. All right, there you go. Take it any way you can get it. So he's got a strike in his 7th. So mathematically, it leaves him in. So let's see what happens.
The bowling gods are fickle gods. They can smile on you one frame. And
oh, please. And the longer you bowl, the more you see just about everything. And just when you think you've seen everything, you haven't seen everything.
Yeah.
So it's incredible. That's what makes it so much fun. Okay, frame number 7 for Brendan. Likes it. And, almost 4-9. Kicks to 4 out, leaves a 9. Good ball. So, yeah, the Fall Nationals are quickly coming upon us. South Point Hotel and Casino, October 17th to the 21st. $20,000 first place. And then our big Winter Nationals over Super Bowl weekend.
That one's going to be fun.
Will be $50,000 first place. That will be a blast. All right, Brendan converts a spare. Hell, I remember when the pros Firestone Tournament of Champions was the big tournament at the end of the year, and that paid $50,000 for first. And these guys have an opportunity to do that in about 3 months. Pretty cool.
And it's not just going to be the first place winner that has a chance to make money.
Second place is $25,000. Hurry, that's not going to make it. Yep, 2-8-10. Ooh, he kicks the 8 out. That makes it a little bit easier to convert. Although realistically, he's pretty much in control. He gets one. He'll have 153 in the 8th. And even if Rick would throw the next 3, he'd still have a 20-pin lead. Okay, couldn't quite get the ball to finish, so 8-1, 153 in the 8th. So Rick not quite out of it yet, but he must strike out and put a little bit of pressure on Brendan and see what happens. So this is his 8th frame. And he gets lucky. He crosses over, kicks out the 6-10 for a double. Okay, if he gets this one, he's only down 28. Opportunity still exists.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I believe our color man, Mr. Nolan Carruthers, is at the Rockies game. And I'm not going to say how bad it is, but it's bad. Nice shot. All right, so there he goes. He keeps himself in play. He's got a 3-bagger going into the 10th. All up to Brendan now to slam the door. Yeah, the last I heard it was 4-0. So
and
not
raining.
Good. And raining, yeah. I think they would just as soon get through the next 4 or 5 innings and, and say, we'll see you next year. Sit. Oh, high, leaves a 4-6-7. Look at this. Wow. Now it gets very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, does get his 2. Most important, he's got 162 in the 9th. Now the situation is, if Rick gets up, all he has to do is match whatever Brendan does in the 10th frame, and he can actually go around him. Because if Brendan punches, he shoots 192 with the 8-pin advantage, 200. And if Rick would punch out, he's at 193. So Brendan needs a double here and count to lock him out. And nope. So the best he can do now is 182. Wow, we got a ball game. I believe Brendan needs spare 8. And there's the spare. No, he took that back. Strike gives him 190, and Rick could punch out for 193.
Oh, boy.
So now the ball is right in Rick Maber's court. Those splits late in the game has taken away all of Brendan's advantage, and now he's just got to get count and hold on. Beautiful shot. All right. So Brendan shoots 182 with his handicap 214. And Rick Maber can shoot 192 and 24. 193 and 24. Wow. Nope. That's going to do it. Okay, he had his opportunity. The best he can do now is 172 with handicap 196. So Rick Maber will finish 5th place today with 5% of the Megapod. Will take home $331. And Brendan Guthner survives the scare. But the scariest part is to come because he's taking on our 3rd seed, Dwayne Mellinger.
Dwayne can be a scary opponent.
Yes, he can. Nope. Okay, ends up shooting 171 and 24 for 195. But Brendan, with his handicap, shoots 214, so Brendan Guthner wins match number 1. He'll move on to face our 3rd seed, Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora. And again, for Rick's 5th place finish with 5% of the Megapod, he's going to take home $331. When we come back, you'll see match number 2. Again, we're at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch right here on Colorado Sports TV. Come on back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Horse. I'm back here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado for the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch, and it's stair-step finals. Our first match went to Brendan Guthner. He defeated Rick Maber. Now he is moving up to face our third-seeded player, Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora. Dwayne's elected to have Brendan lead the match. So, guys, shake hands and best of luck. Dwayne is probably one of my highest average players within the club on sport. He's currently averaging 220. And with all the different patterns that we put out, that is pretty impressive. I can name probably 5 guys out of all the club members that have single-digit handicap, and Dwayne is one of them. Very competitive, very good player. Now you're going to see Brendan be bowling between third and fourth arrow, and then you're going to watch Dwayne. He's going to be playing anywhere from 5 to 1, depending what kind of ball reaction he gets. So Brendan goes through the face here, leaves the 3-6. He will have a 29-pin advantage. And Dwayne again coming off a USBC victory in Colorado Springs. He won the Colorado Springs Masters last weekend. Oop, chops the 3 off the 6. Not a good way to start. And Dwayne gets the Masters entry plus I'm not sure exactly what other kind of money he won, but basically it gives him expense money and the trip to wherever the Masters event is being held this coming year. Frame 1. You see Dwayne's playing pretty much 5. Ooh, and he goes up high, leaves a 4, 6, 7. So both bowlers are going to wind up opening in frame 1. Okay, so he too is 9 out. It seemed like the players that played the extreme outside this weekend did the better of the scoring. Although there were some players that elected to get deep inside, and because of wanting to hit the ball pretty good. Dwayne likes to basically stroke the ball up the boards, and the ball normally has a great finish to it. So now that one comes up a little light, so he went heavy and light. But now he'll just make his spare, and he'll be adjusting as he goes.
Now, what was the pattern again this week?
This is Johnny Petraglia. It's a PBA 36-footer. Next week we're on the Wolf, which is 33. That's one of the shortest ones that we'll use. So that'll be interesting. Okay, Dwayne makes his spare.
The Wolf at North Glen.
Yep, the Wolf at North Glen. And somebody's looking at me going, whew, that's going to be tough. Older synthetic surface, it's going to want to grab, plus you only have 33 feet. And I said, well, break out the urethane, boys. It's going to be one of those weekends. Urethane and plastic. Okay, frame 2 for Brendan. Nope, that's not going to hold. Ooh, he almost gets lucky. He leaves the 6-pin. Now his ball basically went right through 4th arrow, and he couldn't get the ball to stay or hold as he went through the lane. So leaves crosses over, but leaves a 6. Relatively easy spare. And no problem there. Okay. So both bowlers with opens, both bowlers with spares after 2. So right now Brendan will still maintain that 29-pin advantage in handicap. The longer you can hang on to that, the better. Oop, let that out. Yep, that's the problem. 1-2-4-10. He leaked it too quickly, and the ball just never set up and recovered, and goes in behind the head pin for a washout. Those of you that are watching the show, if you are Amateur Bowlers Tour members or you are a national member, don't forget we start bowling on the 17th at the South Point Bowling Stadium. You can still get combo packs that are available, which basically gives you 3 entries for the price of 2, pretty much. And again, $20,000 first place. It's going to be our 41st anniversary national event. So still time to sign up. You can get online and check with National Director Myron Mitchell. Give him a call on his cell phone. Again, we'll be starting a week from this coming Wednesday, so still time to get yourself registered for the event. Ooh, much better. A little light, leaves a 10.
Well, my wife gets home on Thursday.
Yeah, and is she overseas, did you
Yes.
say? Yeah.
Yep. She's doing the first of her 5-week tours. And then she's home for 3 weeks and then goes back for another 5 weeks.
Wow.
And but thankfully she'll be home while I'm in Vegas. So she gets home on Thursday and then I leave on Tuesday.
There you go.
It makes childcare easier, at least.
Yeah, really. Okay, with a strike here, Dwayne will cut the. He'll have a 14-pin advantage scratch. So he'll still be up, or I'm sorry, he'll still be down 15. So he needs to put some strikes together here. That looks pretty good. Yep, liked it off his hand. There's those little small adjustments that you're watching him make. Last time he was in that lane, he was light, made the adjustment, and it was high flush. Doesn't take him long, which makes Dwayne so tough. So now time for Brendan to get it figured out. He's open both times on this lane. That looks pretty good. Will it hold? Nope, went high, but only leaves a 6-10. So it's almost at a point where we're looking at a ball change because he's running out of room to move left.
Well, the Irish Pogie has picked Dwayne for his click.
Oh, well, duh. It's like picking Secretariat for the Triple Crown. No! Wow. Well, Pogie, I think you got this one figured out.
I don't know. I think I like the Gentle Giant over there.
Lenny? You like Lenny?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to argue with first position.
Well, I'll go with Amleto's cousin. Amleto Monticelli's cousin, which is Johnny Capasso. And Johnny hasn't won in a while, so it'd be I'll give Johnny a shot. All right, crosses over, gets a strike. That's okay. 42 1/4 with a strike. But you want to see somebody that when he sees an opportunity to take advantage of a match and put it away, this is the gentleman you're going to be watching right now. He can actually take the lead with a double here. Perfect. Oh, and he leaves a 9. Oh, it was stuffed. Wow.
Hey, he thought he had it.
Oh, it was money off his hand, but, you know, those things happen. But he'll make his spare and he'll move on. Fortunately, Brendan opened in that frame. So now it's in a 1 or 2 pin game. All right, but he makes his spare. His last 2 shots have been high flush. And you can pretty much figure the rest of them will be that too. Frame 6. Nope, came up light. The thing about this pattern that drives people crazy is you have to go straight up the boards for that ball to set up. If you angle it just a little bit inside, you're going to catch a stream of oil, and the ball just will not finish. It'll delay the flip of the ball down toward the end, and if it comes up to the pocket, it's going to be very light. So there is it's a teasing pattern. But the key is to have faith in the ball and take the ball straight up the boards. I mean, Dwayne's frustrated, but he's got it figured out. You're just not going to see a lot of high scores on this pattern for the most part, especially when we've had 3 rounds of competition on these pairs. We've been bowling since 11 o'clock this morning, so a lot of bowling today. So they're breaking down. He leaked that, and it won't finish. Yep. Got it out too far right, and the ball won't recover. So there was an advantage of adding to his slim lead by doubling there. He wasn't able to do that. So now he needs to convert this spare and move on. With this conversion, we'll have a 6-pin lead. Good shot. All right. So he's got a 6-pin lead with 4 frames to go. Again, 4th place today with 5% of the Megapod is $381. 3rd place is $613. 2nd place, $1,126, and our champion today is going to get $2,251. That looks pretty good. Oh, just bit hard at the end. 3-6-10. See if you can convert this. Nice shot. All right. So he goes 7 spare in the 7th. Dwayne strikes here. The lead is down to 3. Sit. Nice shot. Okay, here we go. It's crunch time. Dwayne's going to be stepping up in frame number 8. See if he can double, take the lead. Nolan, if you're at that game at Coors Field, you better be making sure that those Rockies win that game. He's going to be out there in that weather. He might as well win.
I can't tell you how close I came to being out there. I had tickets in the cart going.
Nah.
And then I remembered I'm cheap.
Uh-oh. Oh, he got lucky. That ball held. It was inside of his target, but it held. Gives him a double.
And
so he got a bad break. Well, he got a bad break on that solid 9 where he could have doubled. And this time when he had the advantage to double, or the opportunity to double, he actually got a break. So he's 1 out of 2. Now Brennan's got to get going. Frame number 8 for him. Nope. Got it out too early again. See what happens. Ball delays and then wants to set up. So leaves himself to 210. It's makeable, but even with this conversion, he's got to get going. Okay, not able to convert, so he's got 106 in the 8th. Best he can do now is 166 scratch. Dwayne can go 225. And again, remember, he's spotting him 29, so it's still a close game, really. That looks good. Nope. Oh, my goodness. Wow. 3, 4, 6, 7. Again, it can be converted, but it's something you don't want to have to do late in a match. Now he's just going for count. Okay, he's got 114 in the ninth with an open. 144 is the best he can do now. Even if Dwayne only has to open, or only has to, I believe, fill one of the last 2 frames, for sure. Yep, has to fill one of the last 2 frames. Obviously a strike here and it's over. Ooh, he got the carry, and there you go, folks. It was just a question of whether the 10-pin was going to go down. It did. So Brendan Guthner is going to go home in 4th place today. He gets $200 plus 5% of the Megapod with 181, so he'll take home $381. Good effort by Brendan this weekend. Now Dwayne will move up to take on our second seeded player, Johnny Capasso of Littleton. Johnny and Dwayne crossed with each other. They both made the cut on the same squad. Both bowled very well. Well, he stuffed that one in there too. Got to get lucky on that left lane. Actually, Dwayne was pretty much, he thought, out of this in the semifinals. He had a 7-10, wasn't able to double shoot 190 his first game. And then basically did the same thing. He grinded for 2-0 the second game. And then got it together, shot 250 the last game, which got him into the top 5. So you never give up. You never know. With this conversion, he'll shoot 212 scratch. With 3, he'll shoot 215. And that's more than enough to defeat his opponent. Okay, there you have it. Dwayne Mellinger moves on. Brendan Guthner will finish up here. And again, Brendan will take home $381 for his 4th place finish today. Dwayne guaranteed no less than $613 for that victory. Of course, it carries. Match is over. The old FBAC syndrome. But see, I would take this opportunity now, even though he's out of it. He's really had a hard time deciding how he's going to attack this pattern from the inside. I would continue to try to learn something. That was much better. It was high, could have carried the 4-pin forward. And that's really what you want to do. You always want to learn, and you always want to be in that situation where when it comes up again, you have an idea what you're going to do. All right, so Brennan finishes up, shoots 134 scratch, 166 with handicap, and Dwayne Mellinger with his handicap shoots 215. So when we come back, folks, we'll be showing you match number 3. Again, that's going to be Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora against Johnny Capasso of Littleton. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa, we're here at Centennial Lanes. This is our semifinal match. It's going to feature Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora against our second seed, Johnny Capasso of Littleton. Johnny's elected to lead the match, so bowlers shake hands and best of luck. And Dwayne's going to spot Johnny 16 pins handicap. And looks like we got to get the score cleared on the other side. Matt, can you clear that score on the other side? Okay. Okay, first frame for Johnny. Sit. Nice. Oh, what a great shot. Stuffs the 7th pin. That's a good start, though. That was a great shot. He does that 11 more times. He'll be okay.
So it's your pick to click versus the Pogie.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he's saying that he picked Dwayne because of his great shot maker.
Oh, yeah, that he is.
He can play an outside line that is deadly.
Yes, he is correct. He's one of the best at it. No doubt about it. But you know what they say, if everything went according to chalk, it wouldn't be any fun, number one. And even though Dwayne is a terrific player, he doesn't win every match. So we're going to have to hold on here. Dwayne, hold up, buddy. I had to clear that score for you and then get the arrow up. So hold up.
Got a scoring issue here, folks. We're going to have to work through. Just a couple clicks and it's ready to go.
That's why they pay me 5 cents over the minimum wage, folks. I'm just here having fun. All right. Hopefully we got that situation resolved. Horrible shot, and he carries. He knows he's going to take that one and run. He was very lucky on that. Like I said, both of these guys crossed during qualifying and just lit it up. I think they qualified 1-2 in their respective squad. See, Johnny was getting 16, so a double here by Dwayne will cut the lead to 6. Inside of his target. And look at this. He throws 2 bad shots and gets a double. Now he's starting to bowl like me. That's not good. Dwayne will make 2 bad shots in a row in 5 years. But maybe it's the Irish Pogie with all that luck he's got. I don't know. But in either way, Dwayne's going to take it. And now Johnny can frame. That's what he's going to do. Okay, bad break by Johnny Capasso. Big 4 in the second frame. He's got 24 in the second open. And Dwayne can max this out at 36 minus the 6. Just a bit, and you're not going to be able to get the ball to do anything. It's pretty amazing. Depending on what ball you're using, the ball's either going to set up early and want to go, or it's just going to go long and not finish it all and leave you a washout. But Johnny, who was really lined up and actually threw a great shot in practice on the right lane, is now Big Ford. His second and third frame on 28 and then on 27. Rough start. Rough start. Dwayne's going to want to take advantage of this. He's had 2 bad shots and doubled. There we go. Throws a better shot, leaves a 10. Now I'm either losing my mind or the scoring is not correct. How can you have 29 in the first? It gives you 33. It's not supposed to add the handicap in.
No, Giovanni's is correct.
Yeah, but Dwayne's is not. That is really weird. Yeah, Dwayne sees it right away. Dwayne's scratch score is incorrect. I think it's kicking in the handicap or something. It should only be 29 in the first, 49 in the second. See if they can do anything up at the counter. 29 in the first, 49 in the second. Finish. 2-8. All right, let's see. We're going to have to go into auto mode here.
Well, this is the advantage of my keeping a second scoring system for the broadcast.
Of course.
If we hadn't said anything, the folks watching would never know.
Well, they'd be going, no, a couple of them were doing the line score, be going, okay, what's up with this?
Well, they don't see that.
Oh, okay. They got double 9, spare 8. So he's got 67 in the third and converts a spare in the fourth. So somehow there's a 6-pin difference. Very strange. But either way, we got it backed up here, so we're okay.
And what's even stranger is that it's keeping the correct pin count. But it's just not adding it up right.
That's weird. Well, better living through chemistry.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, frame 4. This time he crosses over, leaves a 5-10. Oh, Lord. This poor guy. He's going to have to give it a shot. Can't just keep giving frames away here. So he goes 9 spare on a great shot. And big 4, 5-10. Wow. What a set of bad breaks here. Nope, can't convert. So he's got 41 in the fourth. Ah, there we go. Now all of a sudden the score is correct up there for Dwayne. Isn't that wild?
Got to know which switch to flip,
I
apparently.
guess, yeah. I'm not even going to go there. But at least it's right now. That's fine. Sit. Good shot. All right, attaboy, Johnny.
Oh, that's not second, right?
Yeah, it happened all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, she did something over there and flipped her around.
Okay.
We didn't take it away correctly.
Oh.
It says use space bar to then enter the name, then have it put a practice.
Okay,
So,
got it.
Because it was showing the 10 frame from the last game was still in there.
Okay. All right, we got the technical jargon figured out here. Dwayne Holt. Nice shot. There we go. 87 in the fourth with a strike in the fifth. He's up 30 pins after the handicap difference and can make it 40 with a double. Hold. Oh, he likes it. There we go, folks. Double, 2 spares, and a double. Dwayne's lined up and well on his way. Johnny's got to go. He's basically got a sheeted hope for help. So that's what Dwayne will do to you. Johnny's 16-pin advantage is long gone. Now he's got to try to throw a couple together and hang tough. Wow, big four again. Incredible.
He's got a knack for him.
Well, the only thing I can think of is he had a great look here, but I think for whatever reason, either he got soft with his ball speed or he not using the same ball he was using in practice, and I can't distinguish between the two as far as the equipment. But the two big fours that he's left on 28 looked absolutely identical. So it's just nuts. 67 in the sixth. Best he can do is 187. And Dwayne is well on his way. He's in cruise control now. Well, what a bad set of circumstances for Johnny Capasso. He's got 4 huge splits in the last 5 frames. A little bit more ball speed, and he leaves it to 8-10. Unbelievable. Well, he did what I would have done, so I'd be in the same boat he was, Scott. He threw that one up the boards. He threw it a little bit more aggressively. I liked it, but it just never finished.
Yep.
2-8-10 is almost impossible to make for a righty, and unfortunately throws it in the channel. 74 in the 7th. And at this point, you just got to laugh and go, you know what? I got to take $500 home, and I'll come back next week. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, really. Actually, 613. And, you know, you've done well all weekend. You've gotten yourself into a top 5 finals position. You had a couple bad breaks, and then, of course, the wheels fall off. But I'll take the $600 and come back next week. That was light. 2-5. Scoring's whacked out again. That's crazy. Hold. There we go. Should have 135 in the 6th and showing 142. That's different.
It's the 5th frame that gets thrown off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was okay right up to that point. Should be 115 in the 5th. They got 119. 135 in the 6th. They went to 142. That's a good scoring system if you're bowling up against the Internal Revenue Service. Wow. 278. So he's got 152 in his 7th. See if he can convert this baby split with the blind pin. Right there. Ooh, just didn't get any reflection on the back. So he's open. He's got 161. 161 in the 8th. Yeah, let's see if Johnny can get something on here. Well, this time he crossed over, leaves the 9. Unfortunately, the best Johnny could do is 154 scratch, and Dwayne's already got him up 14. He's only given him 16, so this match is over. And unfortunately, Johnny's going to go home disappointed, but he still had a great weekend.
And as you said, he's going home with $500.
Hey, he's going home with 613, so yeah, that'll work. So our championship match this afternoon is going to be Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora against a house bowler, lives in Frederick, by the name of Lenny Nunez.
The gentle giant. Yes.
So. The Irish Pogie's got Dwayne. I had Johnny, but unfortunately I'm done. Great shot. There you go. He's going, there it is. I found it. Whoops, too late.
And Lenny is still in it. Of course, I've given him the kiss of death.
Yeah, of course you have. Yeah. See, he's too big for me. If I would have told him I picked him and he lost, I wouldn't be here anymore.
He's requested I pick him before. That's
like
true
it.
story. He's requested.
Like that's the only thing going to keep you going. There you go. Atta boy. Okay, strike at a 9th. He'll finish first.
But Dwayne's on a roll. I mean,
well, you know that lucky break in the beginning part of this game where he threw 2 bad shots and got a double. And they were bad shots. He'll be the first one to tell you that. And you got to take advantage of those things. He got the breaks, and Johnny had some incredible bad luck. And that's going to happen in this game.
And it looks like a league has shown up because it suddenly got louder in here.
Yeah. First 14 lanes. And finish. A little low pocket. So with a spare strike, Dwayne can shoot 201 with 3 for 204, and that'll be more than enough. Okay, there we go. Set. Oop, okay. 197 for Dwayne. With 3 pins, shoots 200 even. And I guess the best Johnny can do 154 and 19, 173. So Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora is going to advance into our championship match, taking on Lenny Nunez of Frederick. Johnny's going to finish up here real quick, and again, he takes home 3rd place money, $613. And the ball just flags. It goes dead right, misses the 6 pin. This is one of those games, folks. Unfortunately for Johnny, 122 and 19, 141. But again, $613. He'll surely take it, and he'll move on, and I'm sure we'll see him next week. Okay, we're going to step aside for just a moment, folks. We'll get ready for our championship match. It's going to feature Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora against Lenny Nunez of Frederick. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Nick Lasorsa here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Colorado for ABT Denver's Stair-Step Finals combination singles event this weekend. We're down to our last match, and we have Lenny Nunez of Frederick, our tournament leader. He's going for his 4th title up against Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora, and he's going for title number 8. He's been going up through the field to be able to challenge Lenny. Lenny's going to have a 25-pin handicap advantage. He's elected to lead the match, and we're going to shake hands, and away we go. Lenny says he's got to win for the boys. Gets a big hug from my wife. His good luck charm. We just presented Lenny with his 3rd ABT title championship shirt, and he loved it. He put it on today, and it's got to be an omen of good luck because he's bowled very well this afternoon. Great start. Good shot. All right. So it's the Irish Pogey against you. Is that right, Scott?
Yes.
That's scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the Pogey knows what he's talking
Well, of
about.
course he does. Of course he does. Nice. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. This match could get fun. Lenny's dad, Rudy, is off camera to our right.
He looks
Watching his
calmer
son.
tonight.
Oh, he is a master of calm, this guy. After being an air traffic controller for most of his life, this is nothing.
Well. Chaos theory is nothing compared to
really. Yeah, no lie. All right, frame number 2 for Dwayne. Trying to eat into that handicap. Nope, didn't like it when he let it go. Fortunately, just to leave the 3-pin. And he's spotting Lenny 25. So he's not able to put a dent in that yet. Okay, no problem. All right. So strike spare for Dwayne. And Lenny's going to be coming up frame 2. See if he can double. Extend that lead to 35. Sit, little high, leaves the 3-6. Okay, so spare conversion will keep his 25-pin lead after 2 frames. All right, there we go. Just a little worried about that, but he's going to chop the 3 off the 6. So both bowlers with 20 in the first. Oh, what a break. What a break. His dad approves.
He likes 27.
27 likes him, let's put it that way. Beautiful shot. Attaboy. Hey, both bowlers with 40 in the second. Both have strikes in the third. Both bowlers have been perfect on the right lane. No, I take that back.
The left lane.
Yeah, Dwayne's been perfect on the right. Lenny's been perfect on the left.
Yep.
Still down 25.
So if you're putting the team together.
Really. I went you, but you bowl over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking for that first double of the match. Sit. Coming up light. Does he get a break? No, can't kick out to 7. All right. So the first time he leaves 4, this time he leaves a 7. All right, no problem. Okay. 60 in the third, spare in the fourth. Looking for that first double. Oh, he leaked it right. Yep, that's what happens. Ooh, boy. 2-7-10. It is makeable. Be cool if he could pick this up, keep the match even on a scratch basis, and maintain that 25-pin handicap advantage. Nope, not going to get there. All right, it's okay. So he's got 58 in the third and 66 in the fourth with an open. So right now he's down 14, so he's still up 11. That's a better shot. There we go. Good ball. All right. All right. Still in it. Still up 11. Of course, you know, Pogie, if you're listening back there and watching, if you win this little pick-to-click game that we do, Nolan's going to be hot. He's gonna want it. Oh, no sooner do I say that, and he comes up high and leaves the 4-6-10. Red almost like that shot that Johnny threw on that lane. Dwayne was telling me in practice that the front part of the lane's going away. So he's open in the fifth.
86 after 5.
So 86 after the fifth frame. So if Lenny goes spare in the sixth, he's got that 25-pin handicap advantage right back, and it'll be dead even scratch. So both bowlers trading splits. Lenny in the fourth and Dwayne in the fifth. Nice. There we go. A good execution.
No, we're halfway through, but this game is by no means over.
No. No, it's probably going to go down to the bitter end, like some of them do. But you know what we don't want? Don't say it.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm not even thinking it.
Oh, good, good. I like your thought process. That's much better. Still came up high. Like the one he let it go. 3-6-10. But he's on a strike. So again, he converts a spare. We're still tie, scratch, and he's still up 25 with his handicap advantage. And really, that's all he's got to do at this point, Scott. He stays a couple pins ahead or behind Dwayne's scratch. The title's all his. Get out of there. No. Came up high on the 3, so he doesn't quite get the 10 out, so he's open in frame number 6.
Now, you said that Lenny's from Frederick?
Yes.
So this has got to be one of the closer houses for him.
He league bowls here.
Yeah.
Yes. As does Scott Sloan, our other champion. Mike Vasquez, of course, now residing in Wheat Ridge, but he when he lived up here in Longmont, this was his house for many years.
Well, he's down in Costa Rica.
Yeah, well, we're not going to go into that. Come on, that looks good. Come on, a little light. 2-8. All right. So he can convert this with no problem.
As it's cold and rainy here, I wish them well in Costa Rica.
Yeah, right. I want to know. Some people told me that, that's a big tournament down there. I never knew they had a bowling center. So not only that, but now he drags 3 of my bowlers with him. Takes Ramon Bates, Dennis Glessman, Dennis of Fort Collins, Ramon from Thornton, and
Dennis would have been here.
Sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah. And I'm trying to think who the other one was, but Kevin Sweetman of Henderson. Oh, look at that!
Just sailed by.
Just sailed right by. So he goes open. Just when he was in command. And now with Dwayne up with a strike in the 6th, this match can turn very, very quickly.
I hope a monkey pees on him. I don't want permanent damage, of course, but,
All right. Nice. Great shot. That's what champions do.
Of course, it's out of pure jealousy because I'd like to go down there to that weather, too.
Oh, yeah. But I said to him, I said, well, how much are they bowling for? Well, I don't know. Well, you get between airfare and all that stuff and your equipment, entry fees, you got to be like 1,000 in the hole when you walk into the place. So unless they're planning on doing fishing or gambling or both or whatever, it'll be curious to talk to those 4 guys once they get back. But I don't believe the tournament starts till tomorrow or Tuesday. And it goes most of the week, so we'll see how that works out.
Well, I'm sure we'll see 1 or 2 of them out there in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Will it hold? Oh, what a break. What a break. Oh, unbelievable. Wow. That had 4-6-10 written all over it. And he converts it into a 3-bagger. Wow. Now the best Lenny can do is 192 scratch if he can punch out here from the 8th frame. And hope that Dwayne makes a mistake. All right, good shot. Here we go. Got to start somewhere. And he was able to convert this lane with strikes for most of the match, except for the last time he was up here. He left that 3-6-10 and chopped it. But let's see if he can set himself up going into the 10th. 9th frame, key frame here. Needs this one. Looks pretty good. Oh, can't get that 10 out. So now the best he can do is 172 and 26, 198. Again, basically all Dwayne's going to have to do is close 2 frames, don't even have to strike, or basically throw the next one. It's pretty much over. But he's easily in command right now. Okay, good conversion by Lenny. 122 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. Bogey's pretty comfortable right now. Boy, him and Nolan are going to have to do some serious talking there. Frame number 9. There you go. That should wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. And again, good bowlers convert when they have to. Shot means a lot. Pretty much put the nail in the coffin. You can shoot 2-0 with an open. And the best line you can do is 198. So big count on this first ball, locks it up. Nope. Oh, look at this. Through the face. 3, 6, 7, 10. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. Let's see. If he converts it, he shoots 212, and that's enough. If he doesn't convert it, it gets down to pins. So this is a huge shot right here. Yes! What a great shot. It's a hell of a way to win a title. Converting to 3, 6, 7, 10. I wouldn't want to have to do that for money. Even Johnny Capasso in the back there watching the match is just shaking his head. You got to be kidding me. And he's going to finish it off. Puts one in the hole here for 212. Yep. What a performance. 212 and 3, 215. And Dwayne Mellinger is going to win his 8th ABT title. Well, after this, he'll be at 0, which is 224, and for us, that's pretty impressive. Oh, just threw a Capasso. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Okay, Lenny unfortunately shoots 146, 174 with handicap. He's going to lose to Dwayne's 215. So, folks, we'll be back to talk to Dwayne here in just a moment. Dwayne Mellinger of Aurora is your champion, and when we come back, we'll have a chat with Dwayne. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lesor. So we're here. Yeah, we're here with Dwayne Mellinger, the king, of course, and Lenny crowned him. But Dwayne, it was great shooting, and we were just talking off camera about they've lessened the volume on these PBA patterns, and they've kind of flattened them out. But boy, they've picked certain spots in the lane where they want to mess with you. You know, it really does.
Yeah. On the shorter patterns, I think you have to play out.
Oh, you have
to. You can play in, but you really got to be sharp if you want to play in.
Yeah, and if you saw all the guys that you bowled that played in had a couple shots that were just absolute money. But if they weren't perfect, they had nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's why you want to play out. You have a little room for error. At least you have. They're not easy playing out, but at least you have a little bit of room.
Poor Johnny found out.
Yeah. Start calling the Big Four the Capasso.
Oh my, Big Four Capasso. Oh my God.
Yeah, like I said, if you paid him to try to do it three times, you couldn't do it.
When's the last time you've ever seen any that
in one game? Well, 3 out of 4 wasn't 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But he still wins $600. So what the heck, right?
Yeah. And
oh yeah.
Oh. You know that?
Yeah, he moved Florida a little bit, and then he found out that his dad was sick, went back to Venezuela, And unfortunately, it's taken him like 8 years to get back here. But he always loved the bowl. I think he had 2 or 3 titles with us back then, and he's a kick. I mean, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I crossed with him.
Yeah, I know you'd always saying that.
So that was a good cross. With him, so
it looked like you were actually teaching each other, or you were teaching him, basically.
Well, you're just watching each other. When you're crossing with somebody that is playing the same part of the lane, you can read off of them and see the adjustments that the lanes are changing, or if the pair, especially when you're changing pairs, you can read off of what they're doing and make those adjustments a little quicker. It helps.
Yeah, we were talking about you early when you went high, light, and you're okay. I could see you back there going, okay. In your mind, you're going through the thing. Okay, what do I got to do? What do I got to do? And then you come right back. And I say that's what good bowlers do. You calmly see what you got in front of you. You make an adjustment. Sometimes
it's just a matter of executing the shot. It's just a matter of executing it. Yep.
So 8 titles.
Yep, that was.
And I was telling everybody, of course, that you won the Springs Masters last weekend.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. That was
that's
actually unexpected, but I bowled pretty well. And
I've always loved their format.
Yeah, it was a great format.
Yeah.
3 different centers.
Yep.
6 games qualifying in 2 different centers,
and then the third center is
in the finals. Yeah.
Finals. That's,
so it's
and that's the way to do it. That to me, that is a Masters tournament.
Right. No one single person will get an advantage.
Exactly.
When you're changing centers.
Well, look
like
at
that.
Years ago when we had Celebrity Sports Center that was
Lefty
Wonderland,
yeah.
And so if we were only there, or we were just at one other center doing the finals, you're almost out of it completely. You really got no chance to recover.
Right.
That's why I always liked that event, the way they handle it. I just loved it.
Oh yeah, they run it great, and they get the scores right up all the time. And they do a great job. Dennis Samsel pretty much was a tournament director, and he did a great job.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, 8 titles. A little bit of luck.
Yeah. You got to sometimes.
And also some great execution. And we were talking that realistically, 2 games into the semifinals, you're basically at even. 190-2-0, and you make like 1 bad shot.
Yeah.
And you get 1 bad break. So you go, okay. But the cut was only in the 30s or 40s, and you're going, I can put a game together. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what happened.
And you put a game together.
A little bit that last game and sneak into the semis or the finals, and then anything can happen. You never know.
Yeah, you know that.
Going up the ladder.
One game, anything can happen.
Going up the ladder. Yep.
Fun always watching you, Dwayne.
All right, thanks a lot, Nick.
Great job.
Appreciate everything you guys do. This is great. Thanks a lot, Scott, for filming this and putting it on the internet. It's great. Thanks
to
the Angsteds and Centennial Lanes here.
What a great job.
I've always loved bowling this place. Back in the day when they had the Masters tournament, I usually bowled pretty well there. I think I won 3 of the Longmont Masters when he was doing them. So there's some centers that you bowl at that you're comfortable in and
even years ago, if you remember the first 2 titles you won in the Masters with me in the mid-late 90s was Bellevue. And I used to say, do you bowl league here? No. Did you ever practice here? No. I said, well, this house likes you,
Dwayne. It's just a matter, it's just to get comfortable in a place.
Right, exactly.
And it suits your ball roll, that kind of thing. So you carry pretty well for the most part.
But again, Angstead family, fantastic job as always here at Centennial. We really enjoy coming here. Your staff's great. Place runs well.
Yep.
You can't ask for a better house. So, again, we'll see you soon. And on behalf of myself, Scott Sledgester, champion Dwayne Mellinger, we're out of here for a week. We'll be at Bolero, North Glen next weekend, and we'll be on the Wolf, 33 feet. Want to see how that goes. Bring your plastic.
That's going to be ugly at that place.
It is going to be ugly.
Yeah, I'm glad I'll be bowling the Denver Masters.
Oh, that's right. And they're where this year?
They're at Green Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, Green
Excellent.
Mountain. So, I'll
Good
be
job.
bowling that.
Hey, you're on a roll, dude.
Yeah,
just
might as well try to keep it going.
Absolutely.
Take it while you can. It's kind of weird. It seems like that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Last summer, I got hot and won 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And now here I won 2 in a row, basically. One in the Springs and then win here. So,
it's nice.
Exactly. Try to keep the roll going when
you
got
it. Keep
that
roll going, because you know it's going to end sooner or later. But
exactly.
Let's see how long I can get it to go.
You're right.
All right, folks. We'll see you. You have a great week. And, again, we'll be back at Bolero North Glen. And after that is our Fall Nationals at the beautiful South Point Bowling Stadium. So have a great week and catch us next week. We'll have a great time.
All right. Thanks, everybody.